Really, you're welcome to today's class. Hope you have been keeping safe over there. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Okay, now, last time we discussed about something interesting, and the topic was how some special keys on the what on the keyboard, and we elaborately discussed some of the keys, which are enter key, the home key, the tab key, the space bar, yeah, the backspace, the control key, the home key, and some of them like that, they are just enormous. Now in this class, we're going to be discussing something unique as well, but something that you have been making use of, but you never knew. And things that you don't even know at all. Okay, now, without mincing words, let us quickly go back to what we have today. Okay, now what we have today, the week 4 of this class, computer class, we're going to be discussing about new, open, and print. New, open, and what? And print. So I don't want you to relax yourself. This is an expository class. Expository saying that we're going to be exposing ourselves to so many things. And I don't want you to take note of what I'm going to be saying in the course of this class. So please relax yourself, draw the names full and plan. Please, please, pardon me for that. Please just try to what? Just try to support the video so that I can go through all these things. Do you understand? Okay, now let us quickly go back to what? The objective of this class. At the end of class, each of us should be able to what? Explain the concept new. Aside from that, explain open and explain the concept print. You understand? Aside from that, staying the step to open any document. Secondly, open recent document. And third, print document for what? Microsoft Word. Now, the course of this Word. Now, we're going to be specializing our points on what? On Microsoft Word. We're going to be limiting our scope, our main interest on what? Microsoft Word. And the last thing is that we're going to be differentiating between each of the above commands. Now, we're going to be differentiating new from open from what? Print. And let me quickly revisit all what I've said. Number 1, explain new, open, and print command. Number 2, state the step to open a new document, open recent document, and print the document from what? From Microsoft Word. And last thing is that differentiate between each of the what? Above, which are new, open, and what? Print. Are you ready to roll along? Let us go. Okay. Now, new. New is a button used to open a new file on the what? On Microsoft Word environment. This file is totally new in nature. The file has no content in it. The file is blank and has not been used before. Let me take that again. The file is blank and has not been used before. Let's just take your mind to what? To something around there before we go back to this place. Imagine having a new car. Imagine having a new toy. Imagine having a new bag, school bag. You will be so happy to have it. Yes, that's what that reaction. But when you have it, you discover that this new item is what? Has not been used before. It's totally what? New. It's totally what? New. It is devoid. What do I mean by devoid? It has not been what? Used by anybody. Do you understand? It has not been what? Used by anybody. It is just what? The way it is. I get to my point now. Now, what am I trying to say in a nutshell is that new is a what? Is a command used to open files that are what? That are not being used before. We are the first person. We are the first person to what? To use the command window, the document. I get my gist. Now, what am I trying to say again is that new is a command on Microsoft Word used to open a new blank document. A new blank what? Document. The document is just tabula rasa. Nothing is in it. You are the first user of the what? Document. Do you want to see how to open a new document? Can I hear your yes from here? Okay, now let us roll along. Yeah, let's check it out. The following steps are used to open a new document on Microsoft 2007. Microsoft Word 2007. Okay, now, I told you the other time that we're going to be using Microsoft Word, and I've introduced you to Microsoft Word before the what? Before the commencement of this important in quotes break that we are, this coronavirus break. Now, I've told you how to open Microsoft Word, but for our consumption, let me quickly tell you how to open it once again. Press your what? Your window button, type Microsoft Word. It's going to open, just press enter. It's going to open. Okay, now for us to open new document now, these are the steps to take. The first thing to do is to take your mouse pointer to what? Office button. Office button is just right beside. Don't worry, I'm going to be showing you that in the course of this class. I'm going to be showing you that in the course of this class. I'm going to be opening that in this class. Now, left click on what? On Office button. Left click on new command, and after doing the new page is going to what? It's going to open. So let us quickly check how it is being done here. Let me open Microsoft Word so that we can see. Okay, now. Okay, now the Microsoft Word is opened. Let's quickly visit 2010 as well to check how it's being done on Microsoft 2010. This was 2007. Let's check how it's done on Microsoft 2010. On Microsoft 2010, the following step I used to open a new document on Microsoft 2010. Take a mouse pointer to File menu, left click on File menu, left click on New. Now let us quickly check how it's done to what? How it is done there. Okay, now. Now this is Microsoft 2010. I'm presently working on what? Microsoft 2010. I told you this is my mouse pointer dangling, dancing on the page. Do you understand? Take it down to File, gently left click on it. Can you see? It is open. Now when you click on File, go to what? New. Left click on what? On New. Can you see? This dialog box is going to open. And there you can choose left click on what? Blank document. Blank what? Document. Can you see? And I'm using Microsoft 2010. If yours is Microsoft 2007, you can just follow the step that I stated there. I get my point now. Okay, now let us continue. Let's continue our gist. That's for Microsoft 2010 now. Open. This is a button used to open an existing file on a what? On Microsoft Word environment. This is a button used to open an existing file on Microsoft Word environment. This file is totally different from the new command. The open file command is used to open, this is where I am, please. The open command is used to open the document that you have created already. The open command is the opposite of what? New. Now, just contrasting the idea of what? Of new. Open is used to open a work that you have done before. Probably I saved my work 10 years ago. I need to visit my work and edit it for my usage. All what I just need to do is what? Go to the step I'm about to tell you now. For Microsoft 2007, take a mouse to the Office button, left click on Open, left click Open, left click on the file you want to open, and left click Open. Are you getting my point now? Okay, now for Microsoft 2010, I will show you the next slide. Now, after you click Open, this is what you're going to display. You're going to see this something like this. So you choose the file you want to open. Whatever I want to open is PRY3 with 4. I'll just click Open down here. Can you see my mouse pointer dancing, dangling down here? And this is what? It's going to open. Very, very simple. Don't worry, I'm going to be showing it out in the course of what? Discussion. Now for Microsoft 2010, Take your mouse pointer to what? To the file menu. Can you see that over here? Left click on what? On the file menu. Left click, open. Left click on the file menu. You want to open. Left click on what? Open. Let us quickly do that. Let us quickly do that. Okay. We're about to do that on Microsoft 2010 now. Okay, now. I told you, take the mouse pointer to what? To file. Yeah, it is. Left click on what? Open. Left click on what? Open. The dialog board is going to what? Display. Can you see the dialog board displayed? Here's the dialog board displayed. Now, if I want this file to be open, document 7, I will just click on it and come down to what? Open. And automatically it's going to open for me without any what? Without any ado, without any stress. I get my point now. So that to do that. Okay, let's go back to our discussion. Okay, now. So I've talked about how to open on Microsoft 2007. We're trying to compare the steps on the what? On the two Windows 2007 and 2010. And I've just justified myself by using 2010 to show you the steps to open. And let us quickly continue. This is just the way to do that. But just imagine, I've been typing my work. I've opened my work. I've typed so many things. I need to see what I've typed on paper. On what? On paper. So this is a command that what? There should be a command that will help us to print. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? This thing that you have here, I should be able to fill them on what? On a paper. And the command to help us to do that is what? This command, print. Wow. This is a command used to print document from what? Computer. It is a command used to print document from what? The computer. Before printing, it should be noted that the file is a soft copy. Now, this is a soft copy. What you are seeing on the computer before printing is what? Soft copy document. Okay. With the aid of the print command, we can send the document to the printer for printing. With the aid of the what? The print command, we can send the document to the printer for what? For printing. Hence, the following steps are ways to print a word from the printer. Now, the print command helps us to what? To print the work through the aid of what? Printer. And then when you're in nursery class, I taught you the what? The part of computer that you can see in the ICT lab. And in the course of my discussion, I showed you a printer. I even took you to what? So the admin lab to go and print your name. If you can recollect and remember that. Now, what did I use to print your name then? I use the print command. Let me hear you say that at home. I use the what? The print command. Okay, now the print command, before printing, it should be noted. I'm emphasizing this point. Before printing, your work is what? Is in soft copy. Your work is what? Is in soft copy because it has not been printed. But when it's printed, it becomes a what? A hard copy document. It becomes a what? A hard copy document. I get my point at all. Okay, now. There should be a step or steps to print documents. You cannot just be looking at the computer and print. Look at print now, print. The computer will just print for us. There should be some steps for us to print. And what are the steps? Okay, now. The following are steps to print a document on Microsoft 2007. Take the mouse pointer to the Office button. Left click on what? Office button. Left click print command. On Microsoft 2010. Before we get to Microsoft 2010, after clicking on print, this dialog box is going to pop up. It's going to come up. Here, this place. Can you see where my mouse pointer is? Yes. This place will display the name of the printer you want to print with. Probably have so many printers installed on your computer. I have HP, I have Dell, I have named them Canon, countless of them. I'll just come to this drop down box here. I will click it once, left click on it once, and thereafter I will choose the name of the printer I want to print from. Do you understand? And after that, I'm settled with that. I'll go to the next thing. I have page range. Do I want to print all the documents? All the documents, do I want to what? Do I want to print them at once? Or probably this current document and what I'm working on, that's what I want to print. I'm less concerned about all the documents, but this current document, I want to print it. Or I want to print from page 500 to page 510. That is when you have so many pages. I don't want to print from page 1 to 499, but I want to print from page 500 to 510. You just take it there. 500 to, that will be hyphen to 510. Let's go to display. Don't worry, I'm going to show you how to do that. And here you come to what? Property, and set the kind of paper you want to print on. Let us check how it is done on what? On Microsoft Word 2010. Let us check how it's done on Microsoft 2010. Yeah, here we are. Hope you are following me. Please, if you don't understand anything, just stop the video, go back to the beginning, and you're going to see everything again. Now, here you come to what? The Find menu. Left click once. Print. Don't forget, I'm currently working on what? Microsoft 2010. Print. You understand? Print. How many copies? 1. Do you understand? For this page, I just need 1. I can say like I need 5 of these pages. Print 5 of the what? 5 of this page rather. Do you understand? Now the name of the printer, I will click on this drop down menu to check for the name of the printer. Can you see? Thereafter, I will print the pages, probably all the pages, the current page or the custom page. The custom page, I took from 5 to state like 500 to 510. Can you see? And you don't have to just click on what? You come to your paper, the kind of paper you want. I have A4, A3, executive, statement, logo, tabloid, letter, B4, just name the but now depends on what you're using. I'm probably using A4, so I'm going to click on A4. And when I'm through all this, I'll just click on what? Print. But pardon me, please. There's no printer installed. This one is just Microsoft Print to PDF. I'm not printing to PDF. So that's how to do that. Now, having said all this, let us what? Trying to look at some of the things that we have here. Page range displays a range of options which are all. This is a command used to print the entire page or pages. You understand? Current page. This is the command used to print the current page. The pages. This is the command used to say the pages to print. This means we type a range of what pages in the text box. Numbers of pages. This is to state the number of what copies per page. Okay, now having said all this, the property, you can set the property to A4, A3, and you have to now click on OK. I hope you enjoyed this class. If you don't understand anything, as I like to do you all the time, please pause the video, go back to the beginning, and revisit it. Stay safe, stay blessed. You have a nice time out there. Thank you. Goodbye for now.